So he has the right to do that.
Has the right to do what?
Like I go to pick garbage myself.
It's garbage. Yeah, I mean, like if you put something out on the curb or something out in the
grab
garbage.
the table and chairs and all this other stuff. It was sitting out. And I
All right, let me ask you a
Put
separate.
it out as garbage. It becomes public property because it's sitting out.
But let me ask you one personal question. What kind of?
What did he do with the stuff after he went through it? What did he do with the bag? Why didn't you go get him?
Why didn't I what?
Go get him. What did he do with the bags after he got done going through them?
I'll show you. I asked him to put the stuff back. So what he did was scooped all my personal stuff that I had in the bags and put it back in the bag and then rolled it back to my house.
Okay.
So I have the information where.
So you have all your stuff back.
I'm sorry?
So you got all your property back. All this personal information, you got it all back.
Right, but it was trespassing because he took. But look. I mean, I'm not debating you. So that my question was this: is it a neighbor is allowed to come over neighbor property and go through their garbage bags?
It depends where the garbage bags were. That's what I'm saying. Like, where were the garbage bags placed?
The garbage bags was.
Were they on the curb?
No, they weren't on the curb.
Okay.
You see, like this tree over here,
Uh-huh.
and then there's a square in the tree.
So they were on the sidewalk? They were outside on the sidewalk.
Not on the sidewalk, but in the tree. It was in the tree.
But like, see right there. You see that?
Oh, like this right here.
This little gravel pit.
Right.
They were right there. So the sidewalk is public property. It's not your property. He can take whatever from that bag. Yeah.
No, the fire truck's got
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, he could take.
Your,
Yeah, that's what I'm asking.
No, I'm saying that's not public. That's public property. That's not your property. The sidewalk ain't your property. In terms of you put your garbage out on the sidewalk, right?
All right, let me.
Right.
Right.
It's the same thing. Do you put your garbage in that same spot?
On
When you put your garbage out for the garbage man.
Oh no, I usually put it on the street.
Okay.
No, like
But still,
on the sidewalk.
You left it on the sidewalk in front of your house.
Yeah.
It's not secured.
Right.
Anyone can come up and take whatever they want. If it's left on the sidewalk, is it right? No, but they can do it because if you're not securing it, if it's something that you feel that you don't want taken, you're not supposed to leave it on the sidewalk, man. You know what I'm saying? And if you put it in there like garbage, yeah, if someone wants to go in and take it, that's fine. But now also what you're telling me is that you're not telling me that the guy you said something to the guy and he gave all that stuff back. Correct?
Yeah, I asked him to
Okay,
put
so
it.
where you left it is he can take it from there. It's not a problem for him to take it from there. If you left it on the sidewalk like that, that's fine. And number two, in garbage bags no less. You left garbage bags on the sidewalk. That's okay for him to take if he wants to. Some people dig through it for cans and stuff like that.
All right.
He doesn't know what's in there.
All right, not to make.
No, but now when you say something, the next part. Now you say you spoke to him. He gave you back all your stuff.
Right.
So nothing was taken. So you got all your personal information that you claim that he took. You got it all back, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So from what you're telling me is there's really nothing. There's no report for us to make. You got your property back, and you left that property in a place where he didn't know that it was a private property. That he didn't know that it was your personal information that you left there.
No, it was right in front of my house. I mean, okay, no, I hear you. Well, that's actually a clear explanation. So I just want to understand.
Okay. Gotcha.
Let me ask one more question.
Sure.
I mean, I wouldn't do it, but just to give me that little extra clarity. So if it's garbage day, and I see my neighbors put out garbage and stuff in front of their house, it would be actually okay for me to go grab their garbage.
If your neighbor,
and I'm being technical. I'm not being stupid.
I'm
not being stupid.
If
I mean,
if
but
your neighbor puts out a table in the garbage that they don't want no more, and you see that table, and you're like, I like that table, I'm gonna take it. You can take it. If they put it out on the garbage, you can take whatever they put out as garbage. If you think you could take it, do some work to it, and put it in your house.
But being concerned like things like about identity theft and things of that nature,
well,
it's still okay for a person to actually go into the bag and then sort the bag.
You put out the garbage.
I got you.
You have to take responsibility as a person to make sure that if there is any personal documentation in there, you have to shred that. You have to make sure that information doesn't get. You're not supposed to just throw out something. If you have a piece of paper with social security number.
Yeah, I understand.
You're supposed to. You should shred that on your own. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, we can't be. You can't put something like that and expect someone to. If there are someone who goes through garbages and looks for cans or whatever, and they open that stuff up and it's there. Now, if he takes that information and was to say, open up a credit card or something like that, that's a different story. That is a crime. Just to take your garbage off the side of the road isn't a crime. It only becomes a crime if he takes that private information and does something with it. You know what I'm saying? Understand?
You know how many bicycles I've gotten that way? Like I said,
People throw stuff all the time.
I redid this table
Yeah.
If it's at night when I go home, I see something out. Boom,
People do it all the time. People take stuff out of the garbage. That if
see this table,
people throwing stuff out, it's okay.
One more question.
Beautiful table, bro.
One more. Yeah. I ain't gonna act crazy. I actually know there's a term called good garbage. Sometimes I be in Manhattan sometimes and I done seen good garbage. And,
Oh, hell yeah.
all right, but my question, if you seen a neighbor going through your garbage, because I know you get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I mean, but this is a regular question. Hypothetically speaking, how would you kind of address that? Because I know
Depends on what they're doing.
nobody wouldn't be comfortable if you seen somebody going through the garbage and sorting through the garbage.
Big deal, go through it. Because
I
I
just
shred all
put
my
it to your
stuff off.
garbage.
It's not
That's
a
the
big
thing,
deal.
man.
But you went,
No,
on another note though, you wouldn't look at that as strange and weird.
I hope not. I myself won't. I hope my neighbors don't because again, I picked a lot of stuff out of my.
No, but to actually open up a black garbage bag to
Again,
actually
he might be looking for bottles like you said, and that's what.
You know how many
that's what
people
my-
go around
Yeah,
this